You're watching people in New Jersey elbowing each other, trying to get their hands on Starbucks' newest holiday product.
Can we talk about how dumb these Starbucks Bear cups are?
The Bearista was a social experiment, and I would like to be proven otherwise.
4 stores, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Y'all lost y'all's damn minds over a cup.
Scared for my personal safety if one of these customers in line was going to fight me.
If you've been on the internet at all the last few days, it's near impossible to avoid hearing these 4 words: the Starbucks Barista Cup. America's most well-known coffee chain just turned your iced coffee run into a full-on collector frenzy. That's exactly what happened when Starbucks dropped the limited edition Bearista Cup, and suddenly people were lining up for hours, fighting in stores, and reselling a simple glass cup for hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. We'll break down the hype, the lines, the in-store chaos, the resellers, the DIY copycats, and the clever marketing ploy behind it all. Let's get right into it. On November 6th, Starbucks released the 20-ounce Bearista Cold Cup, shaped like a teddy bear wearing a green beanie lid with the signature Starbucks green and white straw. It sold for $30. Would you be willing to pay this price for this cup?
Brawl at a Starbucks outside of Houston.
This TikTok user who said several people were already online at 9 p.m. the night before.
Here's where things got wild. Customers announced that they were queuing before dawn on social media. Some people waited in line outside starting as early as 2 a.m., some successfully scoring one, others leaving without one. Once inside, chaos was unleashed at locations across the country.
This Bear cup has caused mass hysteria to the point where people are saying to other people, "I will fight you for this cup."
Viral TikToks captured the mayhem that followed the release. To top it all off, at one location in Harris County, Texas,
several people were fighting inside a Starbucks and refused to leave the store. It was all over these brand new Starbucks Bearista cups.
Customers began fighting over the cups and refused to leave, prompting law enforcement to get involved. Do you think this cup is worth lining up at 4 a.m. for?
People swinging at each other.
Then dealing with people getting aggressive in line once inside?
I work at Starbucks. As soon as I pulled into our parking lot, it was completely full of people. And there was a line wrapped around the building of people waiting outside. The people in line said, "Do you guys have more Bear cups? Like, we see them through the window. We've been staring at them. We just want to know if you have more in stock." No, all we have is out. And I was going to buy a Bear cup, not because I wanted it, because I was going to buy it for my coworker who came in later that day and she knew that they were going to be sold out. So I was going to get one for her. I walk over there to grab one of the Bear cups. Every single person in the line outside was literally glaring at me, basically foaming at the mouth like this. So my supervisor yelled at me and told me that I had to put the Bear cup back because he was scared for my personal safety if one of these customers in line was going to fight me for this stupid Bear cup. So I had to yell through the locked door, "I'm putting it back, everyone. Relax," because they were literally glaring at me, like so pissed off that I even touched it.
Some speculated that Starbucks employees got first dibs. Angry consumers took to TikTok and Reddit to express their frustrations.
So I called every Starbucks that it was possible for me to drive to days before these things got released. I found one that was nowhere near I lived, but the manager said employees are not allowed to buy the Bear cups or any of our holiday collection unless they are online with everyone else. So I was like, perfect, I'm going here. So I picked my friend up at 2 a.m. We are the first people at Starbucks. So 5 minutes before the doors open, one of the workers opened the door and said, "I'm just letting you guys know, like, I'm gonna be buying the Bear cups, so you might want to try another Starbucks." I said, "I've been here since 2:15 in the morning, camping on the streets of Brooklyn, honestly scared for my life. I did have pepper spray in my hand." But he didn't care. He just closed the door. Mind you, the supervisor on shift said before she was walking in that employees weren't allowed to buy them because of everything with the whole Stanley Starbucks scandal. They feel so upset over this Bear cup.
The backlash prompted Starbucks to respond, stating, "The excitement for our merchandise exceeded even our biggest expectations, despite shipping more barista cups to coffee houses than almost any other merchandise item this holiday season. The Barista Cup and some other items sold out fast."
You had baristas and customers fighting over one cup.
They sent our location 4 bear cups. I wanted one so bad. I'm so sad.
Followed by, "We understand many customers were excited about the Barista Cup and apologize for the disappointment this may have caused."
So all of you guys work here? Me and my mom came to Starbucks at around 11:45. My mom just wants one bear cup. While we're waiting, 6 more employees from this Starbucks show up. All of a sudden, one of the girls that's in the group that just showed up tells my mom that it's none of her business, that they're all doing one big transaction and to stay out of it. So I get upset and I tell the girl not to talk to my mom like that we're just asking questions. The girl begins to argue with my mom, saying that she shouldn't be asking any questions because it's none of her business, and she keeps going off on my mom. So I told the girl to quit disrespecting my mom. I don't know if I should report them or like what I should do.
Do you think employees should be allowed first dibs on new product releases? Or do you think it's problematic? Once the cup sold out nearly instantly, the FOMO factor kicked into high gear. Original price, $29.95. Resale listings, seems like you can expect to pay $200 to $300 on average. Some listings posted on eBay are even listed for an unbelievable $50,000. Clearly, the coveted cup turned from drinkware into speculative trading asset. Really quick, if you're still watching, hit subscribe for more. Not getting one or couldn't get one before they sold out? No problem. Enthusiasts went the DIY route. A quick scroll on TikTok shows that fans are making homemade versions, like using honey bear-shaped bottles or snapping up cheaper lookalikes. This shows how the trend extends beyond the original product. The idea of missing out becomes the product.
The outrage caused by the lack of availability and the high price tag has led to tens of thousands of views talking about Starbucks all across social media. And all of this free marketing is coming at their most profitable time in the entire year. Remember, all press is good press.
Their main marketing tool here is that people are going to keep coming in searching for a bear mug. So as long as you don't have a bear mug, every time you're picking a place to go for your holiday drink, you're thinking, might as well go to Starbucks. Maybe they'll have a bear mug. So if you can't get a bear mug, you'll keep coming back. That's what they want the most.
Here's where we get controversial. Starbucks engineered, intentionally or not, the scarcity and the limited drop vibe, which triggers FOMO, social media posts, resales, and buzz. Think about this. A $29.95 cup becomes hundreds of dollars in resale. Queues begin before the store opens. Fights break out. From Starbucks' side, whether they planned it or just misgouged demand, the result was extra in-store visits, extra brand talk, extra coverage. Many people go in for the cup and leave with a latte or pastry. Still a win for Starbucks. Even if someone didn't get one, they still lined up, walked into a Starbucks, drank a beverage, maybe bought something else, meaning Starbucks got more foot traffic even from the misses. From the consumer side, you're being drawn in, anxious not to miss out, buying not just the item, but also the story, the status. So the question is this brilliant marketing? Are consumers in America this predictable?
It's just the latest cup to cause people to flip their lid. Last year, we saw shoppers storming Targets just to get their hands on Stanley tumblers.
This isn't the first time Starbucks has stirred frenzy. Whenever Starbucks releases special collectible collaborations, people camp outside stores for hours. Chaos ensues in stores, resells pop up, and social media explodes. These relative past drops show a pattern: limited edition merchandise, queue culture, resale market, brand buzz.
You have people here that are crashing out because they couldn't get a teddy bear cup that has a Starbucks logo on it. And then people over here that are actually crashing out because they can't feed their kids.
Waking up at 4 a.m. paid off this morning. It just tastes better out of a bear-shaped cup. How can you not love him?
Like, all over my For You page is nothing but grown adults crashing out over these stupid f***ing cups.
The Barista Cup, cute. But it became more than a cup. It became a status symbol. A fad, a marketing case study. Lines before dawn, baristas accused of grabbing stock first, resellers flipping items for 10 to 20 times the original price, and DIYers making lookalikes. And while you might feel like, hey, I just want a cup, the underlying machinery is about hype, scarcity, urgency, and brand engagement. Which brings us to you. Are you really buying the cup, or you're buying the story of having missed it or gotten it in time? And more provocatively, is Starbucks in the business of coffee and comfort, or in the business of engineered scarcity and viral culture? Everyone has an opinion, so share yours in the comments below. Do you think this is a harmless fun or manipulative marketing? Would you queue for hours for a cup? If this video made you look at viral releases differently, hit like and share with a friend who's mentioned this cup. Subscribe for more American deep dives. As always, let me know what topic you'd like us to cover next in the comments.